Okay, so today I'm going to go ahead and go over some basic Windows 11 optimizations. Uh, this is just, to help stop things from like giving you notifications and pop-ups and making your Windows 11 go a little quicker. Uh, First thing here, go ahead and go type in advanced settings. Uh, let's see here. Or you can just type in settings real quick. Settings, and then right here under personalization, let's see here. Themes, background. No, that's not. Let's go to advanced. Type advanced. Or system. They've moved things around a lot since then. Trying to figure out where they moved some of this stuff. Okay, here we go. So what you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to go to advanced right here after you go to settings search. Of course, by the time you view this video, it might get shifted around some, so make sure to check today's date. Click on advanced settings, and then go ahead and click on settings, and then right here where it says animate, you're going to want to disable your animations. For the simple fact is whenever you're moving windows around and starting them, what it's going to go ahead and do is it's going to play that animation, and it's going to wait for it to complete before it actually shows the window. So just turning off your animations actually helps a lot. So I definitely recommend turning these off. It'll make it seem like way snappier. Because you're not waiting for the animation to play, it's just executing. You're not waiting. So definitely turn that off. Another thing we're going to go ahead and do here is I'm going to go ahead and go into, let's see, msconfig.exe. And if I were you, I would go ahead and turn off UAC. Unless you got a bunch of other people using your computer, there is one good thing. Sometimes whenever a virus executes, it will give you a pop-up notification. You want to run this file or not, so it does give you some protection. I turn off your smart with computer use. You're not going to have to worry about that, so I turn it off. Another thing here is if you go into system, let's see, restore, recovery options. Okay, another one you can do is, let's go into control panel, old-fashioned control panel. I like to use large icons here instead of categories. So, if you go here, click on system. Yeah, see there, I changed that. There's slightly accent on our control panel integrated like an Android-based interface, which I don't really like so much. Anyway, you're all in the same place. System protection, same including that sense here, system protection. Where it says drive C protection on. This is really kind of up to you, but this will optimize your system some because it's not going to be creating automatic restore points out of ZFS, and this is running on a ZFS file system, so it's already as safe as it needs to be. This is absolutely pointless for me. So anyway, this is speed up your system, so just by completely turning this off, that way it's not moving stuff in the background. So that's good. Just keep that off, right? Then let's go ahead and see here what else. We did those two things. So we did that. Got your user accounts. Okay. And your virus protection. So, unfortunately, with the later versions of Windows 10 and 11, even if you disable your antivirus, it's kind of always running in the background unless you completely gut it with PowerShell or just start deleting the executables for it after you gut it. Well, the other thing is to disable real-time protection. Like I said, if you're smart on a computer, you only install things on there you want. You're not going to need it anyway, right? So I'm turning mine off. So I'm going to go ahead and type in Defender. All right, I'm going to go to Virus and Threat Protection. And I'm going to go ahead and manage the settings here. And where it says real-time protection, I'm going to go ahead and axe that. Just completely axe it. All right. So it's going to say, hey, that's off. right? So you're going to dismiss the message here. Like I said, after an update or something, it's probably going to turn back on. Um, it's Microsoft. They're everywhere. I mean, heck, aren't they like GMOing mosquitoes to like vaccinate? So um, let's see. This is good. Yeah, this is good. Quick scan, blah blah. So I turned my real time protection off. Got that. You can go into a browser and app where it says reputation based protection. Same thing. Bam, bam. Smart screen off. Smart screen for that. Then you dismiss these so it doesn't bug you and turn back on. But it's probably gonna turn back on just to let you know. Well, a lot of them won't, but like the real time, that thing likes to pop back on regardless. Isolated browsing, yeah, so that's good. Exploit protection settings. Here's another one. Control once your app, exploit protection off. Data execution protection off. Off. Randomized memory allocations off. Now, a lot of this stuff where it's randomizing your memory and stuff, that's not going to do with Trojan and stuff. That's more along the lines if you're running this in a hypervisor and you're like a data center host or whatever, and you're running tons of machines and you don't want the guest machine going back to the host and getting any information. So a lot of that has to do with that. If you're a consumer, you don't have to worry about a lot of this anyway. It's absolutely pointless. Validate execution change off, right? So you turn all this off, right? And you're going to get a decent amount of speed just from doing that, right? So that's done. That's done. Security processor for isolation, family protection history. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. That's the basics. There's some other stuff you can do too, but for me, this is it. Right. That's all I want. I want it all off, and that's what I want. Right. And that will definitely get you some speed. Then after that, you're just going to go ahead and restart your Windows system. Oh, another thing is, I forgot to go ahead and tell you, you can use something like AutoRuns to clean up your startup, which is honestly the best. So go ahead. Let's go ahead and start up AutoRuns here. Got AutoRuns there. I'm going to go ahead. Start in there. Right there. Right click. Ooh. Right click. Send to and desktop. So now we have an AutoRun shortcut on desktop. I can go ahead and right click that. You can just search AutoRun sysinternals, and you can make sure you just run the standard 32-bit, not the one that ends with the 64, because it's dangerous. You can turn some stuff off that gives you a blue screen, because it gives you access to more executables. This is the one you want. You want to check everything in our Logon, Explorer, Internet Explorer, schedule tasks, services, stuff like here. Just check your startup, make sure you don't got anything malicious started and stuff, or you want to turn some stuff off you didn't originally want on, and you'll be good to go. That's that. Anyway, if you like the video, like and subscribe. Send me your ex-wife. Buy me a cup of coffee.